Welcome to my channel, Morrison. Hey, it's your girl. I am Eloho. Welcome to the littest side of YouTube. Giving y'all Bahamas in Brooklyn. Today's video is going to be a reaction video. I'm going to be reacting to a video that I watched on YouTube titled, What Dark-Skinned People Don't Tell You. Now, I feel like as of now, if you've been watching my videos, Dark-Skinned Unicorn, I feel like I've told you a lot. So I don't know what's up in here that we don't already know. But I want to do a reaction to this video. If you loyal, and I know you loyal because you're here. If you loyal, go ahead and just thumbs up the button. I know you ain't watched the video yet. Just hit the thumbs up button because, come on now. Y'all know I'm coming through with the looks, the facts, and the tea. This ain't nothing new.
It's something that I don't usually talk about because I'm afraid that I'm making people uncomfortable. It's something that affects me.
Oh my gosh. I remember being there and I pretty much never said anything. I was just like, all right, I'm gonna keep this to myself because I don't really see anybody saying anything about it. And then when I started modeling, me and the other models were like, yo, like, do you notice that they only pick white models? And then that's when I first started really speaking out about racism, discrimination, and colorism when I was 18 years old.
In almost every aspect of life.
There's something about having dark skin on a woman's body that shapes the way she moves through the world. There's something about having darker skin on a male body that shapes the way in which he moves through the world. It has real life stakes.
I really like that they have dark-skinned people from all different races and ethnicities. So it's not just like dark-skinned black people, it's dark-skinned Latinos, dark-skinned Asian, Indian. I really like that because what's dark-skinned to a black person is probably not necessarily dark-skinned to an Asian person, you know?
From what I've seen growing up, dark skin equates to being poor, dirty,
Ratchet.
They tend to be the bad guys in Tyler Perry movies.
Straight from the border.
That doesn't even make any sense. I'm not deemed as beautiful, therefore I am not beautiful. And those two are not really mutually exclusive.
Could it be that something as early as colonization or slavery is primarily responsible for our beauty standards today? We're talking about who works in the field and who works in the house. We're also talking about rape, the rape of slaves to produce people who are known as mulattoes or mixed race. These standards of beauty travel. Eurocentric standards of beauty travel.
All right.
And
this video is giving me emotional vibe. I don't want to cry. Y'all know I'm sensitive as shit. I'm a Pisces, okay? Water sign. Okay, we swim. We swim in the water. We swim in our emotions. AKA, we're crybabies, especially March Pisces.
The Dominican society and our culture, they have a phrase that's like mejorando la raza, advancing the Dominican population and making sure we're going into how they say the better. If you're lighter, you're bettering the race and you're bettering the island versus if you're just being you.
I've seen her on Instagram. She does like funny videos. Why do people equate a better race with lighter skin? What about better roads, clean water, education for everyone, healthcare? Like, why does skin make society better? So let's say we're all white. Now what? The society, all of a sudden there's no more diseases and no more poverty. Like, how does that make society better? I just really don't understand that at all.
I would get called the blackness. One joke that really stuck with me was like, oh, Edgar's so black that when he leaves a car, the check engine light turns on. That was a reference to my skin being as dark as oil.
I swear the dark skin jokes are so dumb. They're some of the dumbest jokes I've ever heard. I remember I was in high school one time and this kid was like, only reason why the palm of your hands aren't black is because Jesus threw y'all up against the wall and spray painted y'all. I turned around and said, so if he threw us against the wall and spray painted us, wouldn't our whole front also be the same color of our hands? Like, make it make sense. And everybody started laughing like, yeah, that's true. Like, your joke was dumb. At least make a smart joke. I don't know.
I felt ugly being of a darker skin tone. So I tried to gel my hair, or I started listening to skater punk music. So I tried culturally to lighten myself, if that makes sense.
I went on a
Wow. This is the first black man I ever heard admit to assimilation. Because when we mention assimilation, no, you just doing that because you want to do it.
Trip to Korea with my mom. Some woman walked up to my mom and she asked, "Why is your daughter so dark?"
Idiots.
In Korea, you have to be pale, and I almost felt like a foreigner and not so much Korean anymore.
Or, oh, you're really pretty for a dark-skinned girl. Are you saying that
people used to say, oh, you're African? Oh, you're pretty to be African. Meanwhile, I'm looking at them and they look like me. We both got the same lips, the same nose, the same skin, same hair texture. Bish, you African too. We look the same. Yo,
I remembered one time that I wanted to be an angel in a parade. At that time, they were like kind of racist, you know, they didn't like black people to be angels. And my mommy got kind of freaked out. She was going like, please don't, you cannot be an angel because they're gonna laugh at you. I said, but mommy, I am an angel. And finally, I was an angel. And I was the only black angel walking in the street. And my mommy was so proud about it, and I was proud too.
I love her. But no, sometimes it takes the courage of the youth to provoke change, you know? That's why we gotta raise up a strong youth.
My mom started buying me a cream called Fair and Lovely. I was in 3rd grade when I started using bleaching creams. And the whole general idea was...
Why do some people have kids? Why? You have a baby to put chemicals on your baby.
If I'm lighter, I'll have a better life. I'll find somebody that's gonna love me. There would still be light and dark patches on my body and my face. It's painful, it would hurt, and I started breaking out in like bad rashes. And no one said anything. I had to stop it myself.
How do we fix this? We think critically about colorism. We think about where it began and where it begins and ends with us.
I think change starts with providing more diversity, you know, providing more examples of people that look like you.
If you look at telenovelas, they usually cast the dark-skinned person as the villain. And if you never met a Latino before, you're gonna somewhat think that.
So in Japanese media, I honestly don't think I've ever seen a darker skinned female. I feel it would be nice to see a change.
It needs to start within our own culture, where we can't have Will Smith filling in every slot for black people.
Listen, I love Will too, but everybody can't do everything. There are other people. Now we got Winston Duke.
if I could give a message to someone like me
who was kind of looking at himself and feeling insecure.
Just know, baby, you beautiful.
Believe in yourself.
Just be you.
You are perfect just the way you are. That's something that no one has ever told me.
And your skin color is a gift. It's never been a blemish or a problem.
when you grow up and you look in the mirror and you're proud of who you are, it will make sense and all the other voices will go away and all that's gonna be left is you.
This video had a very nice message at the end, and it's so true. Like, your dark skin is not a blemish, it's a blessing. So many people secretly and publicly envy us because they want it. Why hate it? Why hate it? We glow in the dark though, like literally though, like a lot of people know. Some people still don't want to admit that it's true. Some people don't want to admit that they take part in that and that they benefit off of oppressing dark-skinned women. Some people don't want to admit that. They want to be comfortable in their happy light-skinned bubble and, oh, I'm just pretty, so that's why the guys choose me. I'm just better looking. I'm just smarter. No, sis, you're just light, and some guys would just choose you just because you're light. Getting a little emotion with my Indian sis. I felt her pain. Like, you could tell she done been through some things. I used to work at Sephora as a makeup artist, and I never understood why, like, the Indian women, they will come in like my complexion, but like with a green undertone. Well, I gotta roll a tissue in here, I don't know, but they would choose a foundation this light. And like the Indian and Asians, they would go ham for their light foundation, and it would always upset me because I'm like, this is not your shade, this is not your shade. But I never understood why, you know, majority of my clients, Indian and Asian, always wanted white makeup. They wanted white makeup no matter how dark they were. They were just like, no, not dark, not dark. Some of them couldn't even speak English, but they knew they could say no and not dark or more white. Those were the words that they knew. Out of the whole English language, they knew more white. Okay, I would personally feel attacked. Like, what's wrong with being dark? Not knowing that, you know, in their countries where they're from, they won't be able to get married, they won't get jobs because of their dark skin. So they put on this white makeup or they bleach. And it's just really sad that people literally have to change who they are to fit into society. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of this video. Thank you guys for watching. We hit 60K unicorns today.
Now watch me do my zonto. We walk over the pages.
Give me a subscribe. Bye.